Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Craig Campbell with Pastor Craig's Vintage Cards, and back with another edition of my hybrid football set between 1970 and 73. The 70, 71, 72, and 73 cards. And again, the idea is to have one card of every player that had a card issued. So for a guy like Bobby Bell that had multiple cards issued in every year, I'm just choosing one card. And for a guy like Al B. Miller here on the right, that's his last card issued, so that's the one I had to have in there for the 1970 because he did not have a card in 71, 2, or 3. And I enjoyed really putting the set together. Some of you have been commenting. I think you're enjoying it as well. And yes, everybody is in here on an alphabetical order basis. And it was quite a challenge trying to get that taken care of. I'll be honest, a few times I had to rearrange my binders because I was off by one or two letters. And so just had to really pay attention as I went along. But I'm going to lift this sheet up and we're going to take a little bit of a closer look at some of these guys. And we're going to be starting off here with Bobby Bell, linebacker for the Kansas City Chiefs. Bobby is in the Hall of Fame. He got put in the Hall of Fame in 1983. He was just a tremendous linebacker for the Chiefs. His rookie card was a 1964 Topps. And he had cards issued every year up until 1975. He was drafted by the Chiefs out of the University of Minnesota. He was a Golden Gopher. And he was drafted in 1963 with the 56th pick. He was a two-time All-American, and he was the Outland Trophy winner as the best lineman. And he was an NCAA champion in 1960 with the Gophers. He played for the Chiefs from 63 to 74. He was a five-time All-AFL selection and was an AFL Defensive Player of the Year in 1969, All-Pro in 1970. He was named the all-time All-AFL team. He was just really an outstanding player. I remember watching Bobby Bell play towards the end of his career, and he was a dominating force on the field. He was just a terrific player, and definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He was a Super Bowl IV winner, and he was named the all-time top 100 players of all time. His number 78 is retired by the Chiefs. He played in 168 games, starting 159, and he had 26 interceptions over his career with 9 fumble recoveries, and he did score 8 touchdowns. And I'm telling you again, Bobby Bell he's just one of those players that was just unbelievable. Just a great player, definitely deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. Over here we've got Ed Bell, wide receiver with the New York Jets. This is his rookie card. Ed had cards issued between 73 and 76. He was drafted by the Jets in the 9th round, and he played for the Jets from 70 to 75 and then finished up with the Chargers in 76. Ed played in 86 games. He started 38, had 118 receptions and 12 touchdowns. And after he retired from football, Ed became a police officer for the LAPD as well as an actor. Over here we've got this 1970 Al B. Miller card, an offensive lineman for the Buffalo Bills. And this is his last card. His rookie card was a 1964 Topps. He had cards issued from 64 to 66, and then this 1970 card. Al was drafted by Buffalo in the 7th round with pick number 52 out of Syracuse. And he played from Buffalo to 61 to 69. He was part of 2 AFL championships in 64 and 65. He primarily played at center, but he did also play at guard and tackle in his 9 years. And get this, he never missed a game. Played in 126, starting 111, and he was an AFL All-Star in 1965. Al B. Miller. Over here we've got Ron Berger. Ron Berger with the Patriots. This is his only card. This 1971 is the only card for Ron Berger. And he was undrafted. He played semi-pro ball and signed with the LA Rams. Then he joined the Patriots in 1969. He played with them from 1969 through 72. Suited up for 41 games, starting 23. He was a big man. He was 6'8", the tallest player ever to play for the Patriots. He had 3 fumble recovers and 14 sacks. He signed with the Dolphins in 73, but was cut before the season He retired from football. This guy over here, Bill Bergey, I'm telling you what, he was a heck of a player. This is his rookie card was a 1970 Topps, and he had cards issued in 71, then from 74 to 81. He was drafted in 1969 with the 31st pick by the Bengals, and he was an AFL All-Star in his rookie year, and was named the AFL Rookie Defensive Player Rookie of the Year also. And he was traded into the Eagles in 1974. He was a four-time Pro Bowler, and that's what I remember him. He was a great, great player. Four-time Pro Bowler with the Eagles. He was named their MVP 3 times. And he suffered a serious knee injury in 1979, but returned in 1980, making that his last season. He played in 159 games, starting 157. He recorded over 1,200 tackles during his career, had 27 interceptions and 21 fumble recoveries. He retired after their Super Bowl 15 loss, the Eagles to the Raiders, and he was inducted in the Eagles Roll of Honor in 1988. And Bill was really a good linebacker. I remember him during the 70s with the Eagles. He was tough. Bob Bergey with the Falcons, quarterback. This 1971. Bob's rookie card is a 1970 Topps. Then he had the 71 and a 72 and 3, as well as a 76 card. He was drafted by the Eagles in 1964 with the 142nd pick in the draft. He signed with the Vikings, and he backed up Fran Tarkenton in 3 seasons. And then he ended up backing up Joe Kapp. And he was cut and then picked up by the Falcons in 1968. Bob started 51 games between 68 and 72. He was actually selected to the Pro Bowl in 1969. And he was traded back to the Vikings, where again he backed up Fran Tarkenton, as the Vikings went to 3 Super Bowls, losing all 3. Bergey retired on the first day of camp in 1977. Bob, he appeared in 78 games, starting 52 of them. He threw for 9,200 yards and 64 touchdowns. And quite interesting that he went to the Minnesota 2 times and backed up Fran Tarkenton both times. I did not know that he was a Pro Bowler in 1969. That does surprise me. And so, yeah, Bob Bergey. Down here, that's 1973. We've got Royce Berry, a defensive end for the Cincinnati Bengals. His rookie card is a 1970, and he had cards from 71 through 75. He was drafted in 1969 by the Bengals with the 161st pick. In his second year, he did become a starter, and between 1970 and 73, he only missed 1 start. In 1975, though, Royce broke his wrist. He missed the entire year. Then in 76, he was traded to the Bears and then was waived before the start of the 77 season. Royce did appear in 94 games, starting 70. He had 8 fumble recoveries and 2 touchdowns. This guy here, Alvin Bethea, heck of a player, in the Football Hall of Fame in 2003. His rookie card is a 1970 Topps. He had cards in issue between 73 and 75, 77 and 78, and then 81 to 82. He was drafted by the Oilers with the 77th pick in 1968. And he played with the Oilers from 68 to 1983. He was an 8-time Pro Bowler, a 2-time second-team All-Pro. Alvin appeared in 210 games, starting 181. He had 16 fumble recoveries. He did have 16 fumble recoveries with 1 touchdown. And he also recorded 105 sacks and 2 safeties. And again, Alvin Bethea was just a tremendous defensive end. Played for the Oilers all those years on some pretty poor teams, so he didn't get the notoriety, and he was deservedly elected to the Hall of Fame in 2003. Just a really good player. And over here we got Verlong Biggs with the New York Jets. And Verlong's rookie card is a 1965 Topps. And he had cards issued between 66 and 75. And he was a 3rd-round pick by the Jets out of Jackson State in Mississippi. He played for the Jets from 65 to 70. And then with the Redskins from 71 to 74, and that's where I remember him. I remember Verlong Biggs as a defensive end for the Washington Redskins. He was a 3-time AFL All-Star, and he led the AFL in sacks in 1966. He was an AFL champion and a Super Bowl III winner with the New York Jets when they beat the Colts. He then signed for the Redskins in 71 and played through the 74 season with them. He suited up in 135 games, starting 130. And he finished with 90 sacks, 1 safety, 1 interception, and 14 fumble recoveries with 1 touchdown. And Verlong Biggs, he was a heck of a player. And again, I remember him with the Redskins. So there we go. Alvin Bethea, a Hall of Famer. And sorry about that. And Bobby Bell, a Hall of Famer. Just 2 great players. So hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll be coming out with some more pages here to look at on my hybrid football set. All right, guys. Take care. Enjoy the hobby.